There is a whole bunch of crappy anime live-action movies out there, but with the release of Alita Battle Angel, is that actually changing? Are we actually getting to a point where anime movie might not be just total garbage anymore? And that is what we're going to talk about today in my review of Alita Battle Angel.
Incredible. She's really still alive.
This had been a long time coming. For anyone who's not aware, Battle Angel Alita, or Alita Battle Angel, as it will be called in the movie, is a very, very old franchise that's been around since the early 90s in manga form, with a OVA series that was released in the early 90s as well, which some of you old school people might actually remember since it was a part of the manga entertainment line of videotapes back in the day. But here we are now, after many years of that movie trying to be made, finally actually being done here. And honestly, going into that movie, I was only so excited. I'm a fan of Battle Angel Alita, but at the same time, as we all know, most anime movies are not exactly the best, and then any more so when we start bringing in America into the fold here. And honestly, by the time that movie was done, I was honestly super excited and wanted more of it, because this is what we've been waiting for. This is a watershed moment of anime movies not being okay to garbage. This is actually a really good adaptation of the source material. And any more so with keeping everything that happens from the OVA series, or anyone old enough to remember it, right along with some later content from the manga series itself. Since the OVA only covered pretty much the full, half of the actual for collection of Battle Angel here, this movie do elaborate a little bit more on the backstory of Alita and where she came from, which we will get to. So, I will be going into details here, not super heavy spoilers, but if you do want to go into that movie blind, just know that movie is great, it is worth your money, go watch it. So, for everyone that want more detail on Battle Angel, or not completely sold on it, let me elaborate here. So, Battle Angel Alita starts off with our character Alita being discovered in a landfill in a kind of apocalyptic-ish universe where, of course, the rich people live in a floating city and everybody else kind of live down underneath in the slums. Which, honestly, don't sound too impressive or that original, but in return, you gotta remember the time period of the material that was originally made here with Battle Angel. So, the doctor ends up finding Alita in the junkyard while he is out scavenging for extra parts, since in that world, we do have people who lives in the slums who are a mix between being actually, body being modified, adding robot pieces to it, or people that are who have been injured and getting body part replaced. So the doctor is just out scavenging pieces when he discovers pretty much from the torso up of Alita and find out that her brain is not broken. So he takes her home, rebuilds her, and then the movie itself starts off with her just trying to figure out who she is and whatnot, since her memory is not exactly intact at all. But as the doctor one secret night decided to go out to do some bounty hunting, since being a doctor in the slum don't exactly pay the bills. So the guy is out and about hunting some rogue androids and people who just pretty much are evil. Anyone with a bounty hunter or a bounty on their head, he go out and try to catch. And Alita tags along and get wrapped up into a small little fight that in return give her memory back to who she was and then drive her to want to become a bounty hunter as well, to hopefully remember more of her past. Right along with a little love interest introduced on the side, and becoming fascinated with the world around her as she discovering everything that have happened and who she is. And the story itself is a very, very dark one here. Dealing with people who are grabbing people, who is killing people to take the body part to put into a sport athlete type of deal. Think of it like a mid between rollerball and I get death battle, like death races. Well, the competition mainly is for whoever wins it will get to travel up to the city. So pretty much everybody in the bottle is trying to enter it and trying to make it to the cities and the clouds. And as the story continues onwards, it starts intertwining into the bounty hunting stuff. And in return, Battle Angel Alita here get involved in all the shenanigans throughout. As the story started out very simple, as far as like trying to figure out who she is, helping out a love interest who want to make it to the city, to finding out that maybe everything not as good as it seemed up in the clouds, and Alita remembering what her mission originally was. So pretty much that debate synopsis here. For anyone that did watch the OVA series, you would know that OVA/manga series is pretty much a product of its time of being a very sexual, very violent, just high fantasy, just pretty much everything that 90 anime is known for. And you would know that there was a few scenes that would not seem like it would translate very well to today's audience. Mainly on the gory side. And for the movie, it actually do all that. So, for anyone who has seen the OVA series or the manga, you would know of a certain scene with a dog. And for anyone that is squeamish on animal abuse, let's just say, that scene is actually here. But it is done off-screen as an example. So, pretty much everything you can imagine that would be cut out of this movie actually is in it. Only, like, may or may not be shown, but heavily implied or just straight up said. So, all the scenes that you might think wouldn't be here is here, which I am very surprised, especially since I was expecting a lot of this stuff to just kind of be cut to the side because of Hollywood. But that is not the case. This movie is pretty much like 99% a perfect like adaptation, but at the same time done in a way that is not boring or repetitive or anything. This movie itself, with reading the manga and seeing the OVA series, this movie still stands up on its own, which is more than I can say for most. So, overall, if you have not seen Battle Angel Alita, and if you're an old anime fan, if you're on the fence, or if you just want a very dark and, I guess just dark, maybe a little depressing type movie, go out and see it. Go support this, since this is a walk in the right direction for anime live action adaptation. So, go do that. I approve highly of this movie. If you haven't already seen the Alita OVA, it is available over on YouTube. Plenty of people have uploaded VHS whips of it, so you can go see that if you want. I do not know exactly if the OVA have been released since the 90s. I don't believe so, but if it have been, I will link in the description to where you can actually pick that up. So, yeah, overall, highly, highly recommend, and honestly, hope they make more since the movie leaves off on a kind of cliffhanger-ish, or more so, heavily implying there will be more Battle Angel in our future, and after that movie, we need it. So, I hope you enjoyed my little video here, and if you did, make sure you do the like, favorite, subscribe, hit some bell, do what you do. Of course, more videos over here of more anime goodness for you. And over here where you can support me and help out make that we can animate any more awesome.